Hello, my name's Jester Silva. I'm a London-based painter. I paint people doing stuff. My paintings are ultimately portraits, but portraiture is not my end goal. I use the people in my paintings to tell stories. I'll use their poses, expressions, the settings and compositions all combined to express these allegories. And what are these stories? Well, I'm interested in how context influences us, in the psychology that underpins our actions and thoughts. So my paintings tell people's stories, pick up on subtle moods and focus on the delicate relationships and emotional life. In terms of the craft, technique and style, I'm heavily influenced by the old masters. I do want to create works that recognise the tradition of portrait painting whilst I deal with issues of today. My piece Counterbalance is about balancing different aspects of life. We encounter these buts, the pros and cons, the compromises everywhere. This self-portrait shows me awkwardly balancing between my easel and the rest of the world. There's a balance between art and life, desire and reality, the list goes on and on. This image itself is a compromise between the one I had in my head and what was possible given the space, light, materials, my physique and ability, and the raw photographs I had to work with.
Hi, my name is Gloria Sully. I am an Italian artist living in London. I've studied contemporary art at the Academy of Fine Art of Florence when I got an MA in sculpture. Since then, I worked between UK and Italy. My art explores the interconnection between human intervention and the natural environment through sculpture, drawing and installation. The artwork I bring for your exhibition is called This Planet Should Cool Down, and it's a drawing on an emergency foil blanket. I chose this material because it recalls an emergency. I was referring to the climate emergency we are living in. And it represents a very abstract living organism, which is the planet, and has a digital look because all my art has a digital imaginary. Thank you.
Bonjour à tous, je m'appelle Henri Abraham Univers, je suis artiste peintre, je vis et travaille entre l'Afrique de l'Ouest et l'Europe. Miss Campbell représente la vendeuse de tomates ambulante, un des symboles de l'économie informelle en Afrique, avec un petit clin d'œil à Andy Warhol et sa soupe tomate Campbell. Dans mon art, j'utilise une série d'éléments et de messages répétitifs. Time is love et time is money que je barre. Le 1 plus 1 égale 1 pour faire référence à l'unité. Tout ça relié avec les champs de peinture noire parsemés d'étoiles blanches symbolisant le ciel qui était, est et sera toujours présent indépendamment de ce qui se passe dans le monde. Pour résumer le tout, mon travail parle d'amour, d'unité et de la paix. C'est tout ce qui m'intéresse dans un monde où le bien et le mal cohabitent inévitablement, comme le yin et le yang. C'est mon univers cosmique.
Hi, I'm Moochi. I'm a London-based artist, originally from Mexico, where I grew up in Cuernavaca, Morelos, surrounded by music, writing, painting, cinema, and a big swimming pool with lots of my family members around. So when I was a kid, I used to draw a lot, invent characters, animals, stories, and today I'm a fine artist specialized in oil on canvas. What I see with the naked eye can be enough to create an interesting painting. However, I do sometimes like to include surrealistic elements. To me, that brings painting closer to poetry. Other times I engage the work in a more physical way. This way of listening and following one's gut is very important to develop further work and as an artist. I think whatever the approach to the canvas, my intent has always been the same: to talk about us, what we are, how we live, and what we are capable of. So in that sense, I regard my work as a way of gathering, collecting, and projecting our value to the world. The painting I'm exhibiting here has a strong significance to me, and that stage of transition, Mexico, London. Rapture, the title of the work, is a state of life, it's the great joy of accomplishment, it's a world of fulfillment, which I'm sure we all experience, and we also know how difficult it is to keep and usually short-lived. And it is that quality that drove me to paint it.
Hey, my name is Podolski and I am a contemporary artist living and working in London. I'm 26 and I grew up in Poland. When I arrived to London 5 years ago, that's when my journey with art has begun. It all started with the need to understand the self, and art along with philosophy and psychology have helped me with that. It's been said, artist needs to decode the world he lives in order to represent it. I think it is based purely on perception, how the visual stimuli can be related to the process of understanding. In fact, I feel like there's two kinds of stimuli in our surrounding. I classify them into two realities, and through my art, I'm trying to recreate them plastically. The work that is being featured in an exhibition has been inspired by video game concept Snake. Serpent in Jungian psychology stands for the unconscious, which may have a negative impact on our attitude, behavior, and the way we look at the world. In that painting, I tried to symbolically represent the process of integrating this dark side into personality in order to become a more complete human being. Once made conscious, you can channel the creative energies lurking in the unconscious into something positive.